It was a warm summer evening in the small town of Saigon, Vietnam, in 1969. A young Amerasian boy named Nguyen sat on the front steps of his family's home, watching the world go by. Nguyen was the son of an American soldier and a Vietnamese woman, and his mixed heritage made him stand out in the community. As Nguyen sat there, lost in thought, he heard a commotion coming from down the street. He saw a group of American soldiers walking by, laughing and joking with each other. Nguyen felt a pang of sadness and longing as he watched them, wishing he could be one of them, instead of just an outsider looking in. Suddenly, one of the soldiers noticed Nguyen sitting on the steps and approached him. "Hey there, kid," he said with a smile. "What are you doing out here all alone?" Nguyen was taken aback by the soldier's friendliness. He had always felt invisible to the Americans, like he didn't belong anywhere. But this soldier seemed different. "I was just watching the world go by," Nguyen replied shyly. The soldier sat down next to Nguyen and struck up a conversation. He asked him about his family, his life in Saigon, and what he wanted to be when he grew up. Nguyen felt a warmth spreading through him as he talked to the soldier. For the first time in a long time, he felt seen and heard. As the soldiers prepared to move on, the soldier who had spoken to Nguyen reached into his pocket and pulled out a small American flag. "Here," he said, handing it to Nguyen. "This is for you." Nguyen's eyes widened in surprise and gratitude. He had never owned anything American before. He took the flag and held it close to his chest, feeling a rush of emotion. "Thank you," he whispered, as the soldiers continued on their way. Nguyen sat there for a few more minutes, holding the flag and watching as the soldiers disappeared into the night. He felt a sense of belonging that he had never felt before. He realized that even though he was different from the Americans, he was still a part of them in some small way. From that moment on, Nguyen treasured the little American flag that the soldier had given him. It was a symbol of hope and connection, a reminder that no matter how different he might seem, he was still a part of something bigger than himself. And whenever he looked at it, he felt a sense of pride and belonging that no one could ever take away.
Thanks for watching video and please subscribe my channel for more video.